back to my channel after 2 months of absence. So for today's video, I really wanted to just do my makeup and chill and get ready and talk to you guys about a lot of different things that have been going on that I have not really been talking about. If you follow my Twitter, you might know what's going on. But that's kind of the only place where I've kind of been updating people. But even then, it hasn't been super in-depth with anything. So today is going to be a little roundup of everything that's happened over the past couple of months, and I'm gonna do my makeup and we're gonna just have a chill time. So yeah, I'm really excited. I'm happy to be filming again. It's been so long. I don't really know what to do with myself, but then again, I never did in the first place. So in November, when I filmed my last video, I was having a really hard time figuring out everything because, and like I didn't talk about it in any of my videos because frankly, I didn't want to because I didn't know what was going on. But that led to a lot of emotional stress. So we live with a roommate first and foremost. His name is Jake, and Jake found a job in Texas for way better money, and basically he was planning to move down there and he was planning to sell his house, the one that we were also residing in. They both worked at the same place, and they still both work at the same place, which is really cool. But basically the job, Joe applied to the same job and did not get the job. So we were really stuck in this rut because Joe really did not like his current position. Joe is my husband, by the way. Joe and Jake. I know it's a little confusing, but Joe did not really like his current position at his job. He was just really unhappy there and quite miserable, to be honest. So he just really wanted a change, and then Jake got this really cool opportunity that kind of came out of nowhere. And then, you know, Joe applied for the same one and didn't get it, which was so disheartening because like everything was seeming super positive, and also we were super confused and lost as to what to do and where God was trying to put us, because basically we were gonna have to find a new place to live. And if you didn't know, we were previously living in Colorado, which, if you didn't know, Colorado is close, I think one of the closest states to California's cost of living. At least for the housing market, it's so expensive to get a house or an apartment even. It's just crazy. So it's not that we couldn't afford to move out if we wanted to, but we were just feeling so stuck because we were having a roommate in the first place, and like we were rooming with Jake in the first place, so that way we could also like save money and like save for a down payment on like an actual house one day. And so us moving into an apartment, although not impossible, it would just cause us to not really be able to save. And it would also mean that Joseph would still be stuck in the same crappy circumstance, and also I wasn't really happy at my job anymore. Like it wasn't terrible, but I wanted a change, and like, but I didn't want to like up and quit or anything before we knew what was happening with our living situation. And it was just like so stressful basically because we didn't know where we were gonna move to, and like the option to move down to Texas with Jake was there, but we didn't have any jobs set up. So it would kind of just be like a shot in the dark and like try to figure it out once we got here, which is terrifying to me. But we were considering it. And then out of nowhere, the same company that Jake got employed by, called Joseph back and was like, hey, we actually do have an opening. I think the hiring manager was super sweet, and she really pushed for Joe to get hired, because otherwise I don't feel like it would have happened. But I think she's a miracle worker. So anyway, Joe got put on with the same company as Jake, and basically over the course of like a month, we packed all of our stuff and drove down to Texas, and we are now in Texas, which is just, it's crazy. And we are in this amazing house and it's so beautiful. We are renting it, but it's just, it still feels so surreal that I'm actually like here and living in this beautiful house and getting to like, and you know, Joe and Jake are so far, I think, enjoying their jobs. which is just, it's just like, it's so crazy. Like I never even pictured, I don't think ever that Texas would be like an option of a place for me to live in. Like, I don't know why, it never even occurred to me. I was like, Joe was kind of like job hunting a couple months prior, looking for places maybe in like South Dakota or like South Carolina or just other states in general, just to see if we could switch it up because the housing market is so crazy in Colorado. And nothing was really popping up, and like we never really, I don't know, Texas we considered, but Texas is so huge that it's hard to narrow down your searches, so it's very, very overwhelming. So yeah, Texas is just a very overwhelming option, although probably a good one because there's a lot of opportunity, but it just never really came into our noggins as like an actual possibility until this lady contacted Jake and was interested in him and all of that. So it's just, I don't know, my mind is still blown. Like the weather here has been so nice, and like I still can't wrap my head around it, to be honest, and I'm just feeling so blessed to be here, honestly, because like when I tell you that I was having like mental breakdowns, I'm not joking. Like I was, like the day that I filmed my last video, I was crying my eyes out because it's so terrifying to not know like where you're gonna go or what's gonna happen. You don't know like if you're gonna be happy in the next job, or like basically not being able to know where you're gonna live in like 2 months is one of the most terrifying things I think I've felt. I mean, I'm sure it's not as dramatic as some other things, but it's definitely very scary and super stressful, and I totally pity anyone else who has ever gone through that or is going through that. Like it sucks, it just sucks. So anyway, so we're here now, we're super happy to be here. My mom was a blessing to me, and she drove down with me to Texas because basically it was Jake driving the Penske truck, Joe was driving a pickup truck hauling one trailer with a motorcycle on it, and then I was driving my truck with a trailer that was also hauling a motorcycle. So it was a little stressful. It was a good convoy, but don't ever cut me off again. We made it in 2 days, and it was a lot of driving, but it wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. So we stayed one night, like halfway, but she was so sweet and helped me drive because I was having so much anxiety on the first day. At least for the first like couple hours of driving, that she drove for a lot, and like it was so sweet of her, and I'm so thankful because the first day I was also feeling so exhausted because we had been up so late the previous day just packing and getting everything ready to go, that like, you know, having to wake up and get 5 hours of sleep or so is just not a good idea for a road trip. 10 out of 10 do not recommend. But yeah, basically we got all of our stuff, got down here. My mom stayed a couple days and then flew back. And the past couple weeks we've just been getting settled and unpacking. I finally just today, I was running around the house, I found all my camera stuff. I had to search for like an hour to find my batteries for my camera, and I went through so many different boxes and I was freaking out that I actually lost them. And I got my computer set up and I got my makeup all put away, and it's just such a nice feeling. It feels very homey. But yeah, we don't know how long we're gonna be here. It may be as little as a year, but it may be longer than that. I don't know, because our lease was something like an agreement of as little as 1 year, but no longer than 3 years. So I'm not sure how that all works, but we may end up finding another place before the end of the year, which is a very short amount of time, and I would like to be in one place longer. Like, I don't think I take change all that well. So I would like to be in one spot for a bit longer, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do, I guess, and I can't really change anything about that. So just trying to work with what I got. I'm really, really happy to just feel settled in and like this is my home. It still feels weird because every now and then I'll wake up and I'll be like, oh, I think I'm gonna go drive to see my parents today. That would be like 900 miles. So that can't really happen. But overall, I am happy to be here. I feel super happy and just so blessed that this is how it ended up turning out, because it could have gone a million other ways and probably wouldn't have been as fun. So there's that. I have so much different makeup to play with. I know I didn't even tell you guys what I just used. So I mixed the, why is this bottle so nasty? I never clean it, but I just notice it's nasty every time. Essence Fresh and Fit foundation and the No. 7 Lift and Illuminate foundation. I just mixed them together. And then for concealer, I used the Milani Conceal and Perfect concealer. I forgot how good this concealer is. It is so good. Like, and I keep thinking that because it's so thick that it's gonna look dry, but it never looks dry, and that's always just shocking to me. Anyway, I used the NYX Angel Veil primer before all of that, and I used the ColourPop No Filter setting powder. I used some more of that and just set the rest of my face. I'm so sad about these brushes. It's not because of packing, but just over time, like the sparkle has like started to flake off and it just looks all poopy, but it looks cute still. But I think it's, I don't know, because I wash my brushes very carefully and I don't feel like I wash them that often. So I don't really know. I think it's just from using them so much, which means they're good brushes, but they just don't really hold on to the sparkle, which is so sad. By the way, if you guys have any remedies for dry, peely kind of lips, like, cause like my yeah, that sounds gross. My lips don't like peel, but I can like bite little pieces off, you know what I mean? I'm sorry, this sounds so nasty, but like no matter what chapstick I use, a couple hours later they're like always the same. And I have used so many chapsticks. I've used Aquaphor, I've used Vaseline, I've used like Blistex, I've used Carmex, I've used more natural lip balms. I have a lot of really natural lip balms that I do like because they feel really nice. And like, I don't know how to get rid of like the dead skin, because I feel like I've heard that sugar scrubs aren't that good for your lips. So I've tried to kind of stay away from them, because I feel like when I use sugar scrubs, my lips just hurt more and feel more dry than before, even if I moisturize them really well. So like, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to like scrub them without using a scrub, but like I need to do something, because they just, I don't know, I just want like plump luscious lips, okay? And like, I know they're skinny and less than the size of a half moon, but I just, yeah. It's kind of weird when you pack away so much makeup and then you remember how much makeup you have. I do have some things that I haven't talked about on camera that I want to show you guys. This is the Give Me Some Sun palette from Makeup Obsession. And it has this amazing little contour shade in it that is perfect for light skin. And then these two shades make amazing bronzer shades. And then sometimes I put this on like my eyelids because it's so sparkly that I'm like, I don't want that on my face, you know? I just take this little Luxie 522 tapered highlighter brush. I dip it into this buff shade right here. And then I just kind of go into this area. Use little like circly motions. I don't do anything like super crazy with my contour. Like, I'm curious to try out like a contour stick sometime, but I don't know what's good. I've heard like the Milk one is good, but I'm so cheap that I never want to buy expensive products. Oh, actually though, have you guys tried the Anastasia, like the big powders, like the new ones that came out not long ago? Well, maybe it was long ago, I don't know. I haven't been able to buy any makeup because our budget has been so tight from moving. Because, you know, moving is expensive. But if you guys have tried them, let me know, because I'm so curious and I really want to try a new like powder, but I just don't know what one to get. So let me know on that. And on the lip balm thing, or lip thing. If you guys have any remedies, just let me know. Like, not really looking for products, but like fixes, because I just feel like they're always crackly. I feel like I have I hope this doesn't offend anybody, but you know when like smokers get those lines in their lips, and like I feel like that's how my lips are, but I've never touched a cigarette in my life. But like my lips just have all these like lines in them and they're just always feeling dry, and I do my best to moisturize and hydrate and drink water. I can't win. That's kind of about all I do. I've been doing that for way too long. Just a big fluffy brush. Doesn't really matter which one. I did clean all my face brushes today, so I'm very proud of that. But my eye brushes are drying, so don't come at me when you see that I'm using like 5 dirty brushes for my eyes. It's kind of just how it's been lately, okay? I've finally gotten around to like cleaning everything. So yeah, then I'm just gonna mix these two together, and it's just a lovely little bronzer palette. I'm really, really happy that I found this brand. I saw Jordy from It's Likely Makeup talking about this brand, and she totally convinced me to buy it. I pretty much trust her opinion on everything that she recommends, and also Raw Beauty Christie. I know I've mentioned her a couple times, but she is still like the one YouTuber that I trust with every bit of my being. She's just always so real, and like she doesn't fake it up for the camera or anything, and I hope that I can be like that. I don't know where that cut off, but I hope that I can always just be myself and I don't ever turn into someone that I'm not, to make sure that, yeah, keep it real. Okay. I've been kind of really enjoying this blush lately. It's the Ciate London Melted Light blush in the shade Dusk, and like the packaging is so adorable, and it's just so cute. I love it. It's a pretty nice blush. I don't have any complaints. It's just kind of a nice pinky shade, not really shimmery, but that's okay. We don't need a lot of shimmer in our blushes unless you like that, which sometimes I do, but I'm being really rambly and I'm sorry. I've had nobody to talk to. I have this other product from Makeup Obsession. It's the Mega Lightening highlighter in Mega Lightning. I'm so bad at doing products. I don't know who allowed me to be this person. But anyway, it's just a very, very vibrant highlighter, so. But it is definitely stunning. It's very nice. I definitely think the lighting is better than my old place in some ways, because I can actually have my desk and it's like right in front of windows, and there's a beautiful tree right outside, and it's just so dreamy. There are some like weird issues with this house though. Like I don't know if it's the owners that designed it or what, but like there's some issues in this house, and like some things are just done so crappily that you're like, who allowed this to happen? Because like the floors are all
according to Home Depot,
have basically laminate flooring all through our house, which is fine. Like I don't mind that really at all. It's easier to like keep scratches out of and easier to like take care of and whatever. But they did it so bad. Like there's weird spots in the floor. Like it just like bubbles up a little bit, and like you would think it's from like water damage, but I don't think it is. I think it's just really badly done. But like when you walk on it, you sometimes feel it like dip in a little bit, and it's just like, I don't know, it's a weird feeling. And then our hot water heater is in the attic. Which, I mean, I feel like if you know things about basic, you know, gravity, like when water is high up, it's gonna fall down, and if there was to be a leak or a problem, all of that water would just flood all over the ceiling of the house. Hopefully that never happens, but at least it wouldn't really be our fault, so. Well, I'm not gonna try out, I've already tried it, but the NYX Swear By It palette, I'm gonna use this this greeny shade to start. I don't know what number it is. There's numbers on the back of the palette. I don't know what number it is, so anyway. I will say, coming from Colorado into Texas, you would not really expect it to be as hilly as it is, but There's actually a decent bit of foothills over here, at least in my area, which is actually really cool because I don't know, I pictured it being so flat, and for the majority of the drive it's just like flat, straight road, which is not super exciting to look at, you know, but I was surprised, and it's actually really pretty. I don't really know what's been going on, but like these past couple mornings I have been feeling like, not the past couple mornings, like I feel okay now, but like earlier today when I was like unpacking all of my makeup and like running around looking for the battery, I was feeling like so lethargic, and my stomach was kind of feeling weird. My stomach's been feeling weird like the past couple days, and I don't think I'm pregnant. I guess I'll let you guys know. But yeah, it's just a really weird feeling. Like, I'm not sad at all, I just feel like weirdly like almost a little dizzy sometimes, and like I don't know, I've been drinking my water, I've been taking my vitamins, I've been eating. How long has this been going on? You've been cutting off on me and I'm feeling kind of crazy. Anyway, I don't know where that cut off, but regarding lethargicness and weird feelings, I don't feel tired, I just feel kind of funky. Or not tired, I don't feel depressed, I just feel kind of like funky. But it's not really because I'm in like a bad mood, I just feel so tired and like drained, and I don't know why. I feel okay now, but so it's probably something that'll go away, but that's kind of how I am with all of my problems. I'm like, yeah, they'll go away. Leave me alone. If I forget about them, they'll leave, right? Okay, I'm gonna take this shade right here, this kind of yellowy, greeny color, and I'm gonna pack that onto this little brush here from Luxie. I'm pretty much just packing that all over my lid. Kind of like, I'm okay with like blending it up into the crease and just having like a nice even transition. I've never actually done this kind of color combo before, but I'm not minding it at all. I kind of really like it. I guess like the greens are just making me feel like springtime, even though everything here is green, and it's really weird coming from a state where like, I think the day we left Colorado, it was like 25 degrees out maybe. And here it's been consistently like, I think the lowest it got was like 57 the other day. So not mad about it at all. I didn't really realize it, but I do think that I have seasonal depression, like just a little bit at least, because I definitely notice myself feeling way more sluggish and kind of like lazy, and more, I get sad easier when it's like cloudy and cold, and like I don't really want to go outside and do anything. So yeah, I definitely think here overall it has already really improved my mood. I think it kind of goes the same for everybody in the house without them maybe realizing it, but I've noticed. I'm gonna take this shade right here next to the green color. It's a little yellowy, greeny tinted almost. I don't know how to explain it. It's very creamy, greeny colored. Like, not green, but like, it goes with the color story, if you know what I mean. And I'm just gonna pop that on, kind of drag it up this way, just to kind of brighten up that area a little bit. Oh, I remember, I wanted to do something weird, which I've never done before. Real quick though, I'm gonna take those same green shades. I'm gonna run them underneath, kind of stamping first, just to make sure the pigment's on there, and then buffing it in a little bit. I just don't know if this is gonna look okay or if it's gonna just kind of look stupid. But I wanted to try and do one of those teeny little lines just right above here, just to add a little bit of like different dimension. So I'm gonna try it. I don't think I've done it before, but I'm taking this teeny little brush. I think it's from Alamar Cosmetics. Looks like it, so. I'm taking just a teeny little bit of this e.l.f. Camo Concealer, And I really want it to be super light, so I'm just wiping it on the back of my hand to make sure that there's not gonna be any excess. And then I'm gonna look down, try to figure out where I want it exactly. Yeah, definitely not really even, but I feel like you guys understand what I'm trying to do, but I'm sorry that I probably am not doing it correctly. We're just gonna move on. I think before I do eyeliner, I'm gonna set my face real quick with this Makeup Obsession Fix It Extra Hold Makeup Spray, Fixing Spray. I wouldn't say that this is my favorite setting spray by any means, but like I genuinely don't even know if it works. It kind of smells like hydrogen peroxide, or like it smells salty. I don't know, it just really not that great. I way prefer the Morphe one, like 10,000%, and the sprayer isn't that great, but it's the only one I have right now, okay? So just, I don't want to hear it, okay? I started watching like the Tangled series, Tangled the series, I think that's what it's actually officially called, on Disney Plus. And it is like my favorite thing right now because I watched the movie, the like hour-long movie that they made, Tangled, before Ever After, and then it ends on this note where you like know there's something else coming, and then you start the series and it continues from that end of the movie. I didn't know it existed, and like I feel so behind, but it's so cute and it's such a good show. Like genuinely, like the storyline and the character, I love it with my whole heart, and I'm so happy that I decided to start watching and highly recommend, okay? I'm gonna take my Physicians Formula Glide On eyeliner. I'm scared because I've been trying to find this in stores and I cannot find it. And I don't know if it's just because it's sold out or if they're discontinuing it. But I love this eyeliner and I'm gonna be very upset if they do, because it's like $5. And I'm gonna just tight line my upper waterline. And I know that everyone's like, don't pull on your eyelid because you'll get wrinkles, but it's the only way I can do it. This is the Smashbox 24-hour liquid liner. And it's so good. It's not like runny, like the tip doesn't like run and bleed everywhere. It doesn't bleed at all. It's just, it's so good. I actually asked my sister-in-law to get me a backup of it for Christmas because I love it that much. And I wasn't trying to ask for a lot of things while... Oh. This is gonna be a big wing day, okay. But I wasn't trying to ask for a lot of things for Christmas, like things that were difficult to pack or anything. Well, I did get a bathrobe, but I really wanted one, so. Every time I start doing a wing, I think of Yoda's ears. That's just always what I think of. Did anyone need to know that? No. Okay, normally I wouldn't extend my liner all the way to my inner corner like that, but I just felt like the look needed a little more drama, so I'm doing that today. Thank you for listening. This eyeliner situation just looks kind of stupid. Like not this eyeliner, but this white.
Why is there no one here to ever stop me from my dumb ideas?
I could try and put some of this Ciate eye luster cream shadow up here. I don't know if it would look strange, but it does have like some little bits of gold reflect, so I feel like it might look okay. I definitely love the colors all together. I just feel like the whole white eyeliner thing was like such a stupid idea on my part, so I'm sorry, that was my fault. I take full responsibility. But I'm just going to kind of stamp that. On top of where the eyeliner was. And now I'm just being extra stupid and I'm bringing it down and flicking it out to kind of match with the eyeliner. I actually don't hate that. That's actually kind of fire. Maybe? This is so pretty though. Oh my gosh, I'm actually so excited. I think it looks pretty. So that's what matters, right? And it's makeup and it can wash off at the end of the day. I don't know why I'm so behind on this. Bombshell from Victoria's Secret. You guys, I went on like a retail therapy thing with my friend and I bought like 5 Victoria's Secret things because they were all on sale for like $5. And I got so many perfumes. This one, Victoria's Secret Bright Palm, smells so good. And this one, Amber Romance. Where had I been? Why didn't anybody ever tell me? Nobody's ever like, hey Anne, go buy some Victoria's Secret perfumes. Everyone's like,
Hey Anne, that perfume you smell that you got at Walmart,
I don't know where I was going with that. I'm gonna like really quick and simple line my lips with this Bodyography lip pencil in Barely There. Barely There. It's kind of the only lip pencil that I like using because it kind of matches. Can I do this? Hang on. It's kind of like a Your Lips But Better pencil, and I've realized that I've been using it quite a lot, so I guess that must mean I like it. And then I'm just gonna use the NYX lip oil, just like their traditional one. And then this hair is coming down, and I don't know how it's gonna look, y'all, because it's been a minute since I washed it, and quite frankly, it's just always a mess now, and I need a haircut, and yeah, just I haven't had time to do all that, so I don't know what y'all are expecting. But if I throw it over my shoulder, it's getting kind of long though. Like, I mean, I know I've had my hair up in my last video, but I'm trying to let it grow out and, you know, keep it trimmed and healthy, but like, I don't think it's looking too bad. I really actually like how my makeup came out. I know that this is a little uneven, but like for my first time trying something like this, I really like it. I love the colors. I think everything kind of actually goes together because of the gold reflex in this eyeshadow. It has a teensy bit of like lavender to it too, so I think it actually works. So, but yeah, thank you guys so much for watching and sticking with me and staying subscribed to my little channel while I have been on all of my escapades. I hope to be filming more in the future. And yeah, I love you guys so much. Thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe to become a part of the little fam we got going on here. I would love to have you. And I'll see you guys all next time. Bye.